Welcome back to Access Hollywood's Housewives Nightcap. Guys, we have the queen of the South here yet again, a true Georgia peach. Seriously, we listen to you guys because you always are like, can we have Kandi back? Can we have Kandi back? So she is back. Welcome, Kandi. We are so excited to have you yet again.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I always enjoy talking with you all.
And you know, you're just continuing to build your empire, as we like to call it. You're doing so much, including being a Broadway producer. Like, hello.
You know what? This is one of the most exciting things I've done in a long time. Like, overall, it's like to be a part of Broadway, but on this side of things, it's like I'm starting to see things in a whole new light. First of all, the show is amazing. Thoughts of a Colored Man. I want all of y'all to come see it, okay? It starts in October. The previews are starting in October 1st, and it really, the grand opening night is the 31st. But this show is about the thoughts of a colored man, meaning to see 7 Black men starring on Broadway, and they're going to show you all the different thoughts and everything that happens within the lives of different Black men. Because a lot of times I think in the past years, you know, we've seen a lot of negativity happen, but people need to know there's love, there's wisdom, there's family, there's all these different things that are going on in their heads. And to see that happen on stage is going to be amazing. So I'm excited that I'm a part of this and bringing this show to Broadway, because Broadway has been shut down for a whole year, and now we're opening back up with a little spice.
We miss it. I miss it so much. So I'm so excited that it's opening and that you're a part of this show. Tell me how this is really this is history making, this show.
Oh yes, this show is definitely a historic moment for any show that has ever happened on Broadway. So basically, like I said, we have 7 Black men that are starring. They're all amazing actors. Their resumes are long, okay? They are going to be starring. And then we have a Black or African-American director, African-American writer, Keenan Scott II. He came up with this story for this show. He's been writing it for 20 years, really. It's been since he was in college. He's been working on this project.
Wow.
But yes, then you have an all-Black producer team. It has never happened in the history of Bravo to have, so many African Americans on one piece working and bringing that show on Broadway like that. It's not easy getting a show to Broadway. Let me just say that first and foremost. And, there's always been talks of diversity. It needed more diversity to happen on the Broadway stage. It started happening some in some shows prior, but now that Broadway shut down and opened back up, this is the first time that we are bringing it back spicy and amazing with so much talent this time around, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
What is the essence of this show? Like, is it a play? It's a straight play?
No, well, it's not a straight play. No, it's a mixture of spoken word as well as like dance, and it's a mixture of things. It's so hard for me to explain it to you in a sense.
I'm so excited. Emily, you have to, Emily's in New York, I'm in LA, so
yeah.
I need an excuse to visit you, Emily, though, because we can go see it together.
We can go see it together. If BravoCon wasn't canceled, you would have been here and we could have gone, but
that is so crazy, because it was going to be the first year that I was coming to BravoCon, and it got canceled.
But you're in New York City now, right?
Yes.
So how is it all going? How is it being in the thick of, Broadway?
To be here is pretty cool. People are, back out and about. Obviously, they're being COVID safe, wearing masks and stuff like that.
Are you friendly with any of the RHOA housewives? Like, would you reach out to them, or no? You don't really?
Did you just call them the Ronies?
Yeah.
That is so funny. I never heard anybody say that. So what are we, the RHOAs? Or like, what is that?
Yeah, you're the RHOAs, but it doesn't really work with it only works with Roni. Honestly, that's the only one that
The
really
Ronies. Okay. I never heard anybody say that, but now I'm gonna start calling them that.
You should.
No, I don't really hang out with them as much. The person that I've spoken to most recent is Dorinda, but she's not really with them anymore. I used to talk to Ramona here and there. I haven't heard from her in a while, so I haven't spoken to her. So yeah, I'm kind of out of touch with the Ronies.
Ramona's special.
special.
Well, speaking of Housewives, we saw that you are filming for Atlanta.
Or are you filming?
Or are you? I thought you were.
No, but you confirmed though that you are coming back.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I was supposed to be confirming anything, but yes, the Housewives of Atlanta we are supposed to be coming back. We haven't started filming yet. They have not given us the official date, but it's supposed to be soon. Okay. And they won't even tell me who is going to be coming back. They said I'm just going to have to wait and see when we start back filming. So it's going to be a lot of surprises, obviously. Right now, I'm filming something else for Bravo, which is already super spicy. So you can have a lot of great television coming to Bravo starting in the fall and throughout.
What you're filming, is that also a housewife-esque
No, it's
thing?
It's a show. Sorry, Emily, I'm cutting you off because
No,
I'm
tell me.
excited about this. It's her restaurant in Atlanta. They're kind of doing like a Vanderpump Rules situation, but it's not.
Oh, yes,
like
yes.
Rules because her family is involved. So we're gonna have family drama, and then I'm very.
That's so fun.
Hours. She said drama, and then she said that's so fun.
Well,
I don't know. When you have family drama, sometimes it's not always so fun.
Is Riley going to be on that show?
Actually, no, because no. Let me take that back. She has filmed with us.
Okay.
But she lives in New York now, so she only comes when she's visiting. But yeah, like you'll get to meet a lot more of my family. My aunts, my mom, obviously you've seen them before, but like some of my other cousins and stuff. You know, our restaurant is different. We have different people that work in it's not just family, okay? Because we obviously have other people that are, working in a part of the restaurant. Right. But yes, I do have a lot of family that works there as well. So it's a mixture of both.
And you said it's spicy. So.
Oh my God, is it spicy? Like, not just the year when I got married on Bravo and my mom was throwing shoes and all that. It's like that type of spice. It's like next level spice.
Well, Kandi, you're doing things right because it feels like the Housewives franchise is having like a little bit of a reckoning right now. Like Dallas is canceled. Roni's not doing well. Like ratings are dipping. Everyone's kind of like,
yes,
it's bad. Like it's bad.
It's bad, but everyone, I guess, can count on Atlanta.
We can count on Atlanta. But here's my question: how long do you think we will continue to see this franchise? Not just Atlanta, but just in general, the Housewives continue to be on our TVs. Do you feel like there will be any kind of changes in the next 5 to 10 years?
It's hard to say, to be honest with you, because realistically, when I first started, I didn't think I was going to be on there that long. Like, who knew back then that we would be still going and talking about a season 14? Like, for any show, that's crazy, So, all I can say is that I hope that we will go on to have many, many more seasons and that it will continue to be amazing or whatever. I hope that is the case. I feel like people have grown up with us, and I feel people feel connected to us because of that. I know people that are like, oh, I mean, think about it. When I first started on the show, Riley was like 6 years old. And now she just turned 19. Like she's in college in New York. So that's like somebody's almost their entire life that they can remember. You know what I mean? And so that's pretty deep. And with that being said, for me, this show has been great for me. I mean, I met my husband. You see me get married. You see my whole life change. So if that can continue to happen, I'm all for it.
Last time we talked, you said you weren't not contemplating, but you were always thinking, when should you go? When should you stay? You obviously are staying for next season, which we're so excited about. Happy. Yes. We would have been very sad. So was there a decision in your mind that you're like, I want to stay, or did something make you want to stay, or you just were like, why not another season?
Well, like I said before, I think we all contemplate when is it going to be our time, because it's not just our decision. I know a lot of people like to act like they made the decision to leave, but it's not always our decision. It's also the network's decision on if they want people to come back. And with that being said, I think we should always be prepared, or, on if we want to make that decision for ourselves, or if we want them to make the decision. We still need to be prepared for what's our next move. So for me, I'm constantly contemplating, because, even when I watch TV shows or other people talking about us, you see people all the time, oh, it's time for her to go, or it's time for that person to go, or whatever. And so you do have those moments within yourself where you question, like, okay, well, are they tired of me? If they're tired, right, I don't want to be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So those thoughts definitely go through my head. And I'm sure some of the other girls, even if they don't admit it, So I just think it's like, for me, it's always going through my head, and I'm never sure when it's the moment. I think for me, it's just kind of hard because, like I told you before, I've had so many great things happen during the time that I've been here, and I've had some life-changing moments for the better, some bad, but either way, the point is, it's like, this show has really been a part of my life for over a decade. So it's kind of hard to just be like, deuces.
Yeah, peace out.
Yeah, it is.
Now, okay, so you said that you don't know who
is coming back
on. Do you have any idea? Because a lot of people are saying Porsha and Cynthia are out. Do you have to have
the streets are talking. The streets are talking.
You have to give us some sort of you got to set the record straight. I know.
I don't know. And contrary to rumors that people put out, I am not the decision maker for who is and who is not on this show. So with that being said, I will find out when I get there, I guess.
Well, I hope Porsha is coming back, because I want to see the new fiance. I want to know what's.
Well, to Porsha's credit, the one thing we can say is that she filmed her own spinoff situation. So I'm sure that you're going to see a lot of that in her show. And that'll be another great thing that's going to be coming in the fall to Bravo. So when I say there's a lot of great television that's coming to Bravo, I'm not just saying myself. I mean, Porsha has some great things coming. I got great things coming. Housewives got great things coming, So there's a lot of great things that are coming to Bravo. Keep that subscription, okay?
And all the spinoffs. Would you ever do one of those Housewives spinoffs? Because they're popping up.
And that's another thing. I just thought about it. You're right. That's another one. I can't wait to see the All-Stars, the Housewives All-Stars, the one with Cynthia and Kenya that's already been filmed. Like, ooh, child. Like, I've heard some things about it because, I'm cool with them. But I can't wait to see what happened for myself because, you hear two sides of the story and they ain't always the same.
I heard Kenya and Ramona got into it, which I could totally see.
I
don't know. Just we all gonna be tuned in. Let's just say that.
One more question about cast members. You've had a rocky relationship with Phaedra in the past. Rumors are saying,
duh. You're like, duh.
Oh.
Would you stay if she came back?
I just don't feel like we need to relive any of that. Like, no.
Okay.
It's cool.
Okay.
Like,
People are saying she's gonna go on one of those spinoffs. So you're fine in Atlanta. You're fine.
Rapid fire, Kandi. Favorite scene that was captured on camera
And this could
favorite
be anything.
scene.
in your entire 14 seasons? Like, what was your
Or
favorite?
in the new season, or in the new show.
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, I'm still filming in my new show. So
it can be.
we've already had some craziness in the beginning of it. So I'm sure there's a lot more to go with that. But my favorite scene to film, is it just on RHOA or are spinoffs included?
Whatever.
You know.
I would say my wedding.
Oh, I
would be
love
my
that.
favorite, because the wedding was lit. Okay.
Beautiful.
My wedding was lit. But on Housewives, I would say my favorite trip was when we went to Africa. That's also when I met Todd. But overall, that was my favorite trip. With any of the girls, I just, that year was a good year. A lot happened, so that would be my favorite trip. One of my other favorite scenes, I guess, last year when we did the scene with all of us in the crazy outfits doing, the the dungeon party. Oh no, the bachelorette party for Cynthia.
Oh God, that was
hilarious.
That was wild.
Yes, it was wild. It was fun though.
We were glad there were cameras there for that.
Yeah, we were glad. And also we have to point out, your reunion look too. You kept the dungeon look going and it was hot and spicy.
I think that goes down in Housewives history for sure. That look. That was
the hair too. It was like the
Thank you. It was so crazy because they told us that they wanted that theme. That's why behind us you see some of our costumes from the party were in the glass cases. But when we showed up, I was thinking that more of the girls were going to play into it. And I was like looking like the oddball because, well, except for Marlo did have on something that was revealing, and so did LaToya. But the other girls, they did mainly just the gowns and typical things that we normally do, which I was expecting them to be a little bit more edgy because of the theme. And so it made me look like I was out of the theme.
All right,
I love the theme, and everybody knows it.
We all know you love a theme, and you went with it.
Yeah, we love a theme. We love a theme for our housewives. So,
yes.
One more question. One thing you would tell a new housewife, and one piece of advice you would tell a new housewife joining the show.
Any franchise, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, any franchise.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. Well, I would definitely say, I always have plenty of advice. I always try to tell all of them, like, basically, this is a show that basically builds off of people being in your business, right? So if you're going to tell the world your business, also tell the world about your business. Get it?
That's good.
So, like, don't just let this situation use you. You have to use this platform to also show what you have going on. If you have other business things happening or whatever, show that during the course of filming, because it's important as well. We need to know all the different sides about you. You know what I mean? If, obviously a lot of women have those over the top characteristics that, are good to me naturally. That's who they are. But don't we don't want to see just one note. We want to know that you have this other side too. We want to, support that as well. So, yeah, that's my number one advice. If they're going to be in your business, then show your business.
That's very good advice.
Which, you do so well of, because look at you building your empire, and we know all about it, and we can't wait to see it on next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you're going to be a Broadway producer. You're going to be
Hey! Thank you.
Congrats, Kandi. I'm excited to see the show. I would definitely go. I love Broadway, so I would.
What did you say? it premieres in October. And Halloween, like October 1st.
The previews start October 1st, and the actual red carpet, grand opening start is October 31st. And it's going to go all the way through to the top of the year.
I love it. Well, everyone go see it. It's going to be so good. And Emily, you got to do the red carpet. We need to figure this out.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Well, thank you,
Kandi. Enjoy New York City.